I don't think fans understand. Like, we hold pretty big secrets here at NBA 2K. So when the moment came and you got to tell family and friends, what was the reaction?
Man, everyone was like jumping through the roof. Like, everyone was super excited. But the biggest one was my nephews. Like, literally, so before booking the job, they came over for
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Dallas Mavericks. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Mavs have put the ball in Luka Doncic's hands and asked him to create. Coach Jason Kidd said, I don't know if anybody told Picasso he had to use all the paints, but I just want to remind him that he can rely on his teammates. His teammates are going to be there to help him. Good words from a great point guard, Kevin.
Indeed, that's high praise. A Hall of Famer, DA. Thanks. Now, we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Reggie Bullock. And it's Wood in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Lakers, LeBron James is out there with Troy Brown. And there's Bryant. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Beverly in at shooting guard. And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
Now here's James. Hands it from downtown.
Really nice looking stroke on James's shot from out at the arc. He can make the three-point shot look so easy, just like he does every other part of the game.
Brown against Hardaway. Now here's Doncic. Defense is right there, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Schroeder. This game out, he had 14. Beverly up top. Dinwiddie covering. Pocket 6. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one goes on Wood. One of my favorite eras in NBA history, Clark. The 80s Showtime Lakers.
Man, I played against those guys. Thankfully, it was just twice a year as we were in the Eastern Conference. But those dudes were unbelievable. Magic running the point. Kareem still playing at a high level down low. Worthy finding his stride and finishing the break. They didn't just win titles. Showtime had a flavor that was fun to watch if you weren't being run out of the building by it.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Up top, Brown. Guarded by Hardaway. Schroeder finds Bryant. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And finish off by Bryant.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now, here's Doncic. What a difference maker he's been for him. He's averaging more than 34 points a game. Hard to believe.
Far from just a perimeter threat now. Tim Hardaway Jr. is also capable of converting inside.
Here's Brown. Tim Hardaway making his last shot. Schroeder up top, guarded by Doncic. Dinwiddie against Beverly. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Wood. Here's Doncic. He nails it, and we're tied up. Doncic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
Now, here's Brown. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And that one's good. Schroeder.
Look at the touch on Schroeder's shot there, making that tough mid-range, Jay. Easy, slim pickings.
Floats it up for Wood. No good that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, that is outstanding body control by Wood. This is a guy that's 7 feet tall, showing you great focus and body control.
And you talk about believing in yourself. Man, how about Christian Wood?
Greg, self-talk and self-confidence is critically important at this level. And, you know, this guy, Christian Wood, was cut or waived from 4 NBA teams. Wasn't on an NBA roster for an entire season. Finally broke through with Detroit in year 5, and there's no turning back now for the big fella.
Here's Doncic after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. And there's Wood. That's good on the assist by Doncic. Wood's got 5 now.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Lakers working the ball around now, and that one is good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Dinwiddie outside. Back to Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Off target from outside. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
Now, here's Brown. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Back to Bryant. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
Some changes for the Lakers. One, Toscano Anderson's checked in for Brown. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Patrick Beverly. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And Dallas with a change here, too. Berton is checked in. Now here is Hardaway. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Clippers.
Great anticipation that time from LeBron. He sees the shot forming and gets there to swat it down.
The Lakers in the lead. And here is LeBron. Here's Westbrook. And again, the Lakers no good. Bertonis, the pass to Dinwiddie. After being moved at the 2022 trade deadline, Spencer Dinwiddie went on a tear with Dallas.
Yeah, I think he elevated the Mavs immediately with his scoring punch. He's a guy who can give you buckets in bunches and make plays for others. And not to mention knocking down back-to-back game winners, one coming against his former team. Yeah, I would say he was an injection of uplift for the Mavs.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Gabriel's checked in. Christie subbed in for James. Here's Nunn. And he wills them one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Mavericks trail by 3. Dinwiddie passes to Ntilikina. Now Bertans. Here's Ntilikina. Kicks to Dinwiddie. Just 5 to shoot. A rebound by the Lakers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Toscano's shot is good. Now it's a 5-point Laker lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Hardy. Still getting warmed up offensively. No score yet from him.
And Ntilikina is skilled, really skilled at getting good position in the post. I mean, he uses his quick instinct and understanding of the positioning to score inside.
Here's Christie. Here's Toscano. Bertans grabs the board. Dinwiddie against Christie. Taken away.
2 minutes remain in the first.
To the wing on the left. Fires from deep. The shot missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
You know, that's what you love about Ntilikina. Very unselfish and constantly looking to set up his guy.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Here's Ntilikina. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. The pass to Ntilikina. Over none. Ntilikina can't hit.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Christie can't make it. Mavericks trail by 3. Here's Dinwiddie. Toscano with the rebound.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Christie can't make it.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points. You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game. Westbrook scanning the floor. With 4 seconds on the clock. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Love it when Westbrook takes it right at the defense like that. Strong and then finishes as well.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
Yeah, it wasn't his best performance at all from the strike. He's got to put it behind him, and I know he'd like to immediately. And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
And that does it for the first quarter. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
Heading to the court, the Laker girls.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
We've got Patrick Beverly. LeBron James is out there with Thomas Bryant. Then there's Brown, and it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. And it's Beverly missing. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. 4-point game.
During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas, and they also got a new GM.
Just 4 to shoot. The tray. A rebound by the Lakers. Here's Schroeder, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously talented passer. When a guy is open, he'll get him the ball.
Coaching staff changes aside, Clark. The front office moves affect players that much?
I think they do, Kevin. It's hard for them not to. Normally we see a flurry of trades or free agent signings. We saw it with the Mavericks trading away Kristaps Porzingis, changing the composition of their squad, going in a different direction. So that'll take some adjusting to.
James, he trains the turnaround jump shot. LeBron's got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Schroeder against Doncic. Pass to Wood. Now here's Hardy. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The three for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Los Angeles leading by 6. Schroeder outside. Pass to James. Shoots over Bullock. Doesn't go for him. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
Schroeder looking around. Passes it to Beverly. A 3-ball. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
That's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
And the pass to Hardy. Bullock with it. He's covered by Brown. Bullock with it. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. This one for 3. The rebound by Bryant. Bryant's got 7 rebounds in the game. Schroeder kicks to Beverly. Back to Schroeder. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Back to Doncic. And that's a foul, and it's called on Troy Brown. That's his first foul. Hardaway's checked in for Dallas.
Personal foul. First team foul. Mavericks substitution. Tim Hardaway Jr.
He takes it in. Yep, that one goes in there.
Boy, how about the move there from Hardaway, showing off another aspect of his game with the ball handling.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Pass to Brown. Floats one up, and the layup is good. Brown's got the lead, back up to 8 now for Los Angeles.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Doncic passes to Wood. On the wing, Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And there's Wood. That's good on the assist from Hardaway. Wood's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
But Wood has a really solid jump shot, and that one well within his range.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20-10 guy. But now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
James, no good.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The shot's good from LeBron. LeBron's got the lead up to 8 now for the Lakers. And you hear about impacting winning? How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
Mavericks trail by 8. Doncic looking it over. Pass to Hardy. He kicks to Doncic. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Passes to Beverly. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Man, I tell you, you really have to appreciate how much Beverly hustles. He plays hungry and with an edge. He's skilled, though, on both ends of the floor in addition to that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Gabriel's checked in. Toscano Anderson comes in for James. Christie, he's checked in for Troy Brown. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. To the left wing, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Patrick Beverly. Dallas shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
You know, you look at Hardaway Jr. right now. I think efficiency is everything, should be the priority for him. I think he has the talent, no doubt, but just needs to play to his strengths a little bit more.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message. They're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Down low, here's Christie. No good that time. Great D that time from Powell. Here's Ntilikina, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Hardaway has got his third assist on the night. Out to the right wing. Nunn can't get it to fall. Mavericks trail by 5. Doncic left side. And they double up Doncic. Ntilikina drills it from outside. Ntilikina's got 5 points in the quarter.
Man, good to see Ntilikina square up from deep. Has the size and touch needed to knock home these threes.
And Westbrook, here we go. Now the pass to Toscano. Westbrook against Powell.
2 minutes remaining.
And that one hits back iron.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
The feed to Hardaway. And here's Doncic from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And the Lakers call time here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
1:44 left now here in the second. Pass to Christie. Here's Toscano. Bertans defending. Here's Christie. They can't stop the run with that one.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Ntilikina kicks to Bertans. Out to Doncic. Lobbed up there for Powell. Deft touch on the alley-oop. Now it's a 3-point Maverick lead.
And I think Powell is terrific in the pick and roll. Knows how to dive after he sets the screen.
Westbrook against Doncic. Westbrook, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Westbrook finds none. Back to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Jason Kidd. Jason, how do you feel about your team's performance?
I feel great. You know, we're sharing the ball, we're making the extra pass, but we're attacking the paint. And if we can continue to do that, it puts us in a good seat.
Jason, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 13 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. A solid performance already for him, and he might erupt in the second half if his last game is any indication of what we might see. Shaq, what's your take on Dallas?
The difference so far has been the efficiency of their offense. The ball movement is really good. They're not afraid to use the whole shot clock if they have to. Overall, they're making every possession count.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Lakers.
Lackluster effort. I mean, they didn't look sharp running their sets. They weren't cutting. They weren't hustling. Shaq, if you played in this era, you'd average 50 because guys didn't want to give the effort.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
Let's hear it for the most legendary dance.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. On the wings, it's Dinwiddie and Hardaway Jr. Christian Wood is out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's Doncic in at the point. Bryant dishes to Brown. Over Hardaway. Here's Bryant. Tries again, and it's good on the way in. Bryant's got 11 points.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and boy, I really admire his energy.
Brown outside. Beverly wide open. The shot's good. Brown making the play. He's got 5.
Beverly looking to score as soon as he gets the ball now, so you can't give him any room.
Doncic kicks to Dinwiddie. Pass to Hardaway. To the middle. Doncic passes to Bullock. Dinwiddie outside. From the arc. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage. Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
To the inside. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Brown, the pass to James. Shoots over Bullock. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from James.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Passes it to Dinwiddie. Doncic with it. Shoots over Schroeder. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Dinwiddie. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter. It's Brown on the wing. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
Doncic uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got 20.
You know, what makes Luka so special and lethal is that he has the ability and the knack for taking over games at the most opportune time.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
And it's Beverly missing. Dallas leading by 6. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Hardaway, no good. And so Bryant will bring it up for Los Angeles. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Schroeder. And again, the Lakers, no good. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
And when you think about veteran guard Dennis Schroeder, still such a shifty, unpredictable player.
Yeah, he really is, because of the way he can change gears and play at different speeds. Very impressive. At his best, when he's putting blinding speed to use, he doesn't always unleash it, but when he does, it's very effective.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
A different look for Dallas. JaVale McGee comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Hardy in for Luka Doncic.
Really hard not to appreciate a steady big guy like Christian Wood. I mean, he knows his role out on the floor, doesn't try to do things he can't, and really gives it his complete effort and focus. I love that.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Lakers trail by 10. Brown outside. To Schroeder. And there's the pass to Beverly. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Goes up the baseline. Again, the Mavericks score.
Putting his height to great use there, feeling out the situation and then hitting from mid-range.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Lakers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Schroeder outside. Dinwiddie against Beverly. Now Schroeder. He's got 8. Shot clock at 5. And there's the drive. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot block.
Bullock, good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Lakers trail by 15. Pass to Beverly. Brown feeling it out a bit. Bryant against McGee. Bryant dishes to Brown. Here's Schroeder. Los Angeles with another miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
It's good on the putback. Bullock's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And looking at Reggie Bullock, boy, he's had quite the ride as a pro.
Yeah, he certainly has, Greg. I mean, he's been a lot of places during his 8-year career, but the thing I like, no matter where he's been and what uniform he's worn, he knocks down shots and does exactly what's asked of him.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Then for the Mavericks, Dwight Powell's checked in for Wood. Davis Bertans comes in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Ntilikina in for Dinwiddie. To end the cold streak. And Westbrook with the layup. Westbrook's got his second bucket of the night.
One thing you can count on with Westbrook, he is always in attack mode. That's 24/7.
Ntilikina kicks to Bertans. Ntilikina looking it over. Pass to Hardy. Fires for 3. They get it back. The shot's good from McGee.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Christie the pass to Westbrook. Here's Gabriel. In the corner, none with it. The 10-footer. Count that one.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Hardy passes to McGee. Unloads from 13. Again, the Mavericks score.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Pass to Nunn from downtown. Rebounded by McGee. Mavericks leading by 17. Hardy passes to Pop.
2 minutes.
He's off on that one. The Lakers go the other way with it. Here's Christie. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Hardy. Here's Ntilikina, defended by Nunn. From 12 feet out, here's McGee. Makes it off the glass. McGee's got 8 points in the quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Here's Toscano, guarded by Powell. Los Angeles with another miss. Mavericks leading by 17. Here's Ntilikina. And the slam dunk by McGee.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
There's the pass to Christie. Kicks it to Westbrook. Pass to Nunn. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Dallas. Luka Doncic comes in for Frank Ntilikina. Christie against Hardaway. Puts it up from 15. Good as the jump shot falls. Hardaway has got 10 points in the game.
Skilled at scoring in a variety of ways. I mean, give Hardaway Jr. these looks, and he's happy to oblige.
Here's Christie. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Right back after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got LeBron James, Patrick Beverly out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Thomas Bryant, and it's Brown in at the three. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hardaway goes in.
You know, he's not just a shooter, guys. Hardaway Jr. is also capable of getting creative and mixing things up, too. I like it.
And here's Brown outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Pass to Dinwiddie. Outside Hardaway. Dallas moving the ball around. Doncic against Schroeder from outside the arc. And that's good. Luka Doncic for 3. Doncic has got 23.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Here's Brown. James trying to free himself up. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one. Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Passes it to Hardaway. When you look at NBA salary numbers, Clark, some rosters are only guys on the max or the minimum, one or the other. What happened? What happened to the middle salary?
Yeah, it just kind of went away a little bit, Kevin. Well, when you have enough stars on your team, they take up the whole pie, and really they deserve it. But I think you got to have role players, too, who are willing to take a little less, the crumbs, so to speak. But when you're talking 7 figures, crumbs is probably a misnomer.
Doncic with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Connects on the 9-footer. He's got 25.
You know, guys, you look at Doncic, and he has really good size for a wing, which helps him have his way against most defenders.
Doncic against Schroeder. Uses both hands to slow it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Back to Schroeder. Well, as we know, it's here to stay, but people continue to voice their opinion on the play-in tournament format. Where do you fall?
I like it, Kevin. I really do. It's creative. It's innovative. It adds a level of excitement, that do-or-die feel that you sometimes don't get unless it's a Game 7 in the NBA playoffs. I really think it's a good add-on. What really makes Schroeder special is the energy he plays with. I mean, it's contagious and infects the entire team. He's like a lightning bolt of energy when he hits the court.
Here's Pinson. He's covered by Brown. Bertans can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Schroeder outside. The pass to Brown. Misses off the right iron.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Pass to Bertans. Lets it go with the 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists here tonight. Brown outside. Schroeder passes to James. Jones trying to get open. The Mavericks pull it in. Bertans got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Pinson. No good on the 3. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this 4th quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Pass to LeBron. And the layup is good.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Inside, lays it up off the glass.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Out left to the wing. Wood passes to Pinson. 5 to shoot. No good on that one. Good D by LeBron. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Off on the layup.
They've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
And that one's good. Doncic.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Schroeder outside, passes it to Brown. No good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Here's Ntilikina. And in today's NBA, there are more and more female coaches than ever before. And, Clark, that extends to the front office, too.
Kevin, I think it's a trend that will continue. I mean, the NBA and society realizing that diversity in all of its forms is a real strength. And the growth of the women's game producing some outstanding coaching and front office candidates.
Here's Schroeder. Los Angeles with another miss. For Dallas, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Brown outside. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 4 assists in the game. Doncic kicks to Bertans. Ntilikina passes to Wood. Here's Pinson. Back to Wood. 6 on the shot clock. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
2 minutes remaining in this ball game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Brown. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. Wood's got 7 rebounds in the game. The pass to Pinson. Bertans kicks to Ntilikina. Pass to Pinson. Doncic outside. There's the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Luka Doncic.
Doncic has got a pair of 3s here in the fourth quarter for the Mavs.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Dallas.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And here's Schroeder. Lays it up and banks it in.
So often playing the role of the setup man, Schroeder has been finishing plays tonight.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka, you played well and you got the win. So what made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.